Hey folks, Paul Abernathy. So I get a kick out of this. So every now and then you do something, you post something on TikTok, and somebody says, "What a joke," or "What a dumb idea." It's usually because they didn't come up with it. So one of the little products that we came up with is the TrimPort. Now, the funny thing about this was that people look at this and say, "This looks just like a box extender." And they laugh and joke about this. But here's the thing, you can't find nothing on the market that would allow you to be able to get access to a receptacle or a switch behind a bookcase or behind uh, a cabinet that somebody puts. And rather than, let's say you run into a situation where the receptacle's already there and they're redoing their cabinets and you're called an electrician, right? They don't want to move out the receptacle, right? They don't want to move it out to the cabinet. Or the cabinet guy cuts a funky ass hole. Now, ask me how I know this. So I told you I come up with products because we experience it. This right here was designed because, and it's simple, don't get me wrong, but it was designed because my brother, who's been doing this for nearly 50 years, run into this all the time. And he was even talking about taking food containers and cutting the back out because he gets projects where the cabinet's already in place, the cabinet maker cuts a crappy hole and it's not the right, and the it's off. And so you still need to get to that receptacle. Rather than move it out because it's already got a cover on it. So the code says that if a cord passes through the cabinet, that it has to have a bushing. Well, that bushing is for the cabinet. It's not required to be electrically listed. The problem is, how do you do what's available to fill that void or to give it more access to actually get to the receptacle? It can be a lot costlier to try to redo that and try to move a receptacle out. Okay, so we came up with this right here. It's a TrimPort. Now, I see all kinds of crappy comments, but it's usually by people that ain't smart enough to even think of things like this. So my brother is the one that designed this. He said, "Look, Paul, I need something that's tapered. I need something that is segmented in 1/4 inches so that I can use a utility knife and run it down these scores and rip it off, because I take a ruler and I measure how deep it is to the wall with the receptacle in it and the distance between that and the actual cabinet." It's not a code violation, okay? So the receptacle is in the wall, but it's finished and it's got a cover plate on it. It's in the actual drywall, but the cabinet is sticking out. So you need something to be able to get to it. But this is a great example where you can take this, measure the depth, cut out, put it in there, caulk it in, and now you can just simply reach and plug in and use the existing receptacle. Okay, there's many applications for this. But here was the thing. He'd been looking and could not find anything. I mean, there's access that are more expensive, that have the doors on them, but usually they have a back on them, and you'd have to cut the back or you'd have to alter them. No. So the concept was, let's take a box extender, but it doesn't go in the box. This is to go in the side of a cabinet or the opening. So you simply turn it this way, you put it against it, you trace around the inside, you cut it out, you turn around, you put the insert in. If it only needs to be 1 inch deep, then you would score and cut with a utility knife so that it's only the depth that you need it. Then you put it on and it gives a nice finished look. Simple idea, but I had a couple pinheads go, "What a joke." Dude, tells me that you have never really done work in the electrical industry, because these are things that I can tell you that electricians ask for, and you can't go find these anywhere. Okay? Try to go find an oversized box extension. That's not what this is. It does not go in an electrical box. It doesn't. It's designed to go in a cabinet in order to give you the ability to access what is already existing on the wall that's behind it. Okay? This could be in many different applications. Maybe they're plastering, and they're plastering an area or finishing out an area that already has an existing receptacle, and this could go in its place. Okay? Not a code violation. It allows you access to it. Okay? You know, we're not going by any loophole in the code. It is what it is. But anyway, check this out. They're on our website, and they're called a TrimPort. Check them out on stackcaddy.com. Check it out.